Let's see. Okay, we're live again. We have people back.
Hi. Oh, she had to go get some water.
Hey, Bobby. Let's see. Easter Part 2. Lost a few lovelies. Oh, that's a bummer. According to not Sheila, Andrea looked up many YouTubers are having issues this morning.
It's watching. It's not broadcasting. It's watching. It's lagging for some reason. But your video right now seems to be okay.
Is it because I still haven't gotten mine? Hasn't went live? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sound like a haunted house.
So bummer.
We're back. Let's go. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Okay.
Are we gonna go do the Satan?
Yeah, back on to Satan.
Back on to Satan. All right.
I got a new time.
Much clearer, they said. Okay, everything looks good.
Okay, good.
And are these guys wrapped up with Jeff Epp? You know
With who?
About Jeff Epp. I don't want to say his name.
We don't know. There's still
His Max. You know,
talk.
aren't they down in Florida? And that's where some of the
Mm-hmm.
So Scott, can you please redo the last question? What was the last question we're gonna read on, or the first one? Never...
Read on. Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, the Florida governor. I've seen pictures of him with Matt Gaetz and the guy arrested, Joel Greenberg. Wondering how deep he is in this mess with Matt Gaetz. So we're reading on DeSantis.
You know, the company we keep. Because they also have pictures with Roger Stone. Oh, the company we keep.
And Roger Stone. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen some people call him Death Santos.
The Santos?
Oh.
The Satan?
Hey.
Oh.
You know, when I check in here, I'm hearing goes to like or whatever. So you know how like-minded people go to like-minded people. So I do see connections here with that, with them.
Absolutely. The pain, loss, I'll go ahead and go first. The pain, loss, and grief, the two of wands, the achieving that first stage, that pain, loss, and grief, they are in cahoots with all of that pain, loss, and grief and all of the chaos that they do in Florida. They also have the balancing of the forces. They think that they are in charge. They think that they can do whatever they want because they have the king of wands, the born leader. We're the leaders. We can do whatever we want because they are in love. And they have, I have the Empress right here, where it talks about how they think that they're gods, and then the feminine energy come in. They can do whatever they want to women, but Satan does not want to be associated with them. And that new horizon, he's trying to separate himself from that now because he wants to go in dormant. And then he wants to separate himself from the two that are in trouble.
He'll definitely give that a try.
Oh, he will. He tries. He has the same playbook as 45. That's what I got.
All right.
This is not nice to look into, is it?
No.
They are into just and also it's young.
Yep.
Young stuff. This is the gourmet life that they like. They like to indulge in this. And I have being satiated upside down. It's never enough. It's a sickness for them. Like, this is awful. And they don't care the cost. It's just a sickness driving force in them to do these unpleasant things. Yuck. And they are that I asked if they were in cahoots together, and that's a yes.
Mhm. I got my link together Three of Cups card
Yeah.
with those three. There is worry there. Two of Swords. It's coming back together. I had the worry of the Three of Swords with Dos Santos and those three, and I got the Devil and Judgment coming with them with the Nine of Wands. The burdensome, the thinking like, oh my god, oh my god. Things are getting pieced together with the Ace of Coins. It's getting pieced together. You know. Not good.
Now,
So let's read and see if they're going to connect the dots.
would there be like one main player with
Female?
them? This is the king. Sorry. Is there like one that would be more of the ringleader?
Yeah, Greenberg.
Greenberg. Okay. That I was just kind of stuck on. I'm like, who would this? I feel like there's a main ringleader here, but they're in cahoots together. They do see they're having a sense with the writing on the wall, definitely, but they are going on the defense now. They're gonna have to get on the defense. They are looking at all the mistakes they've made. They're kind of doing inventory, kind of see where the leaks are that people could come in and kind of find. So they're looking at that, but I don't think it's going to go well for them. They're kind of stuck. Like there's nowhere they can hide. Yeah. So go ahead, Sheila.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I got enthralled with what you said.
You were going deeper into a question.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, let's see if they can connect the dots with all three of them. Let's read on that and see if they can connect the dots.
Ooh, if they're gonna, that's a good one.
Her name is Greenberg. Is that
Well, Greenberg is already arrested and in
Okay.
trouble for sex trafficking.
So who's the third?
Greenberg is friends with Matt Gaetz now, who is accused of sex trafficking and doing what Greenberg is. Now we read that possibly DeSantos is also in cahoots and comllaborating with them. Now, what we don't know is if they're going to take Greenberg. We've already connected the dots with Gaetz, or they're going to connect the dots with DeSantos.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Greenberg's any ringleader of anything. He's just a participant.
Well, I think he was the if we had to say ringleader, possibly not, but he was definitely the coordinator. That may be the better the talk about because he could coordinator because he was the one that was contacting them. He's the one that had all of these fake IDs and different personas that he was putting out there. I mean, he literally stole people's identities. They had like a whole bunch of fake IDs just hanging out everywhere all the time. He was the coordinator.
You guys, I'm they're showing me someone else in the shadows here. Someone deeper, darker in the shadows behind this whole thing. When you're talking about that, Sheila, they're taking me in, and there's someone sitting literally in the shadows, and I can't see their face, but I feel there's a darker. Oh,
Roger Stone was involved.
Roger Stone.
Okay.
Too.
I kind of got the chills on that one, but yeah, someone deeper, darker in the shadows on this whole thing as well. Interesting.
Stone, his brother. Oh,
is he orange?
You know who I keep on. Well, 45 probably indulged. I don't think he would be clever enough to be in charge, but I think he indulged, and that's my feeling. That's my own feeling on that. But I also see who is that one guy? I keep on seeing him, and I can't never remember his name. He's the one that looks really, really, really scruffy. He was one of Trump's guys on his Bannon. Like,
Oh,
do you feel that? Bannon, Stone, his brother.
Bannon.
Yeah, they were talking about it in the chat here too. Mike Flynn.
Bannon.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Like this is,
Interesting. Okay.
and you know,
Yeah.
I have done so many grand tableaus that a child shows up next to 45 constantly.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. Even way back in the day.
Yep, constant. And I keep on
Yeah.
wanting for that to come to fruition, to come out into the.
Yeah. Would show this. Where's this child coming from?
Yep.
This
Mm.
goes really high, right? to
Yeah.
the-
Yes.
That's what I'm sensing. It's like,
and if you note, the arrow is orange. It's really hard to hold the tears in because I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot.
oh,
A lot of
Yeah.
them. Absolutely.
We're, you know what?
Ugh,
What I
God.
think the authorities have a lot of information that can help put these people in jail. Specifically asking if those 3 men are connected. My connected card flew out of the deck.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
The 3 of them linked together. We also have followed by the yes card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Thank
are,
you. Blessings to you.
they are dark. These decisions that these men have made it's the darkest of dark, that kind of stuff.
And it all leads
Very
back to
upsetting.
power.
Very upsetting.
It's a power deal. Mm.
Just no regard for.
I agree. And here's the thing. I will go ahead and go. I also see the fool. The meaning that they made some serious mistakes because they got arrogant and they just started flamboyantly just doing whatever. Like, we can get away with it. We got money. We can get away with it. We got money. We can get away with it. We got money. Because the 3 of Pentacles comes here. Like, they were a fool. They started to do that. I think this goes across and overseas. I think this is not just here. I think like over in Russia, over in wherever they were going, they had enough girls to follow them in their travels. I also get death. This is the end of the road for them. This is the end of their playing around. Because I also get the 8 of Swords. You guys are all tied up together. You guys are self-sabotaging. You guys did this to yourself. I also get the King of Swords, which always has represented 45 for me. So is he in it? I think so. I think the 2 of Pentacles is in there. They're all juggling all of the things. And then the Moon, the fear, the lies, all of that. And this is the lawyers juggling all the information. The money, the places, the this, the that, and then they're going deep into the illusion and the lies. I think they do start connecting the dots of a lot of them.
And I also had the bullseye trafficking.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, Andrea, I'm giving you a hug.
No, it's not good at all.
No.
At all. Poor Canadians, they have to deal with that crap. We're like the crackheads that live below you.
Yeah, like, be quiet.
Can you please mow the lawn?
Pull those damn weeds.
Stop having loud parties.
You see, nice house, crackhead. Nice house, nice house. You know what I mean? They're the ones with the weeds, the tall grass.
Yep.
Connie asked about Miss Maxwell and any connections there. I got it's from the same playbook. It's not like she fed them anything. It's kind of like the same playbook. Men being bad men. I got the devil again. The 3 of Swords, a heartbreak on the woman, and then I have the Knight of Wands. So that's kind of like the messaging stuff, and then an offer with the Page of Cups. So it's not like a boom bang. 3 of Coins is gaining ability, so it's kind of like feels like the playbook, not that it's direct contact kind of thing. That's what I got about that. Asking about Maxwell and Gates, DeSantis, Greenberg. I think Greenberg's just a perv. He's the horrible man.
I'm actually shocked that it is girls with Gates.
And what was it? I seen Gates was showing pictures to other repubs too. I mean, it's going down.
I do feel like they are going to make the connections. And I agree, Sheila, that I feel like it is the connections. It does go overseas. I mean, it far and wide. But I feel like they're going to. I also sense that they're disconnecting from each other. You know what I mean? They're okay, you guys, we got to totally disconnect from each other and go our own ways right now. So trying to make it so that no one will connect the dots. If we're connecting the dots, you know that the dots are being connected.
I wonder if they start, turning on each other.
Oh,
That's our internal fighting. I've gotten that
that's
so many
interesting.
times.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Well, Joel's in prison.
It's not like they're stand-up guys,
Right.
We're going to be like,
They're not going to try to save each other.
myself. Yeah.
Like the old saying says, especially with a narcissist, if a narcissist is accusing you of something, that means that they're doing it themselves.
Yeah.
So Joni's asking, since Greenberg's in jail, has he flipped or is he going to flip? Because he's either facing 25 years or 5 years.
Well, let's see if he's going to flip. I mean, these people are always to save their soul. They could care less about anybody else. But let's see if he's going to flip.
When he gets that offer, it's like, well, if he's going to talk, we're going to have life in prison kind of thing.
Yeah, narcissists will always save their own. But
Joni said he has 35 charges against him.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Which one are we checking on?
The one in prison.
Greenberg.
Joel Greenberg. He was the county commissioner. He stole a whole bunch of money and.
Yeah, I see him absolutely. He weighs his options. He's to see what will benefit him the most. He's weighing his options.
Yep.
With this.
I mean, if I'm doing criminal things out there and bad things out there, I guarantee you, I am not going to save you. I'm not.
Yeah. They know who they got in bed with. They know that you got to save their own asses. Yeah.
And I did read on when I was with Lori and with Danny, we did read on that they were wanting to build up to get the Fool, which is, the higher people, especially Gates, the Fool. The Fool has come out for Gates more than I can count in my cards.
Yeah. You guys, I don't even have to pause on this. He definitely, just like what that I was being shown, he definitely is kind of pulling things in, laying it out for what's best for him. Look at him standing up for himself there. It's all about himself and defending himself, and he's going to throw them under the bus.
Yeah. I see him weighing his decision right now, but it's coming soon, and it is dark. It is dark. It is dark. He's going to sign an affidavit or some kind of evidence about the trafficking, as long as he doesn't get into too much trouble. That's his deal. They are definitely together, skewered together.
Yep. Oh gosh, perfect card.
He does not. Yeah, he's gonna give information that he doesn't want made public, linking them together. So, the information about him has to remain quiet. These guys are disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting.
For entertainment purposes only.
Thank you, Book. Danny says, can you read on if the Easter Bunny left me any chocolate eggs? Let me check in on that for you.
Yes, Danny, but all the chocolate was licked off.
Mine.
Mine. So if you find any of those little peanuts left behind, the chocolate was licked off, the peanuts left behind, I'd probably leave those.
Did you guys watch Danny on that? He was my star. I can't. He is so brilliant in his ideas when he did that with Lori, Way Positive Change on my channel.
The unknown comic. Yeah.
Oh, he's brilliant. He came up with that. He's brilliant. I love
Yeah,
him.
he is brilliant. Danny.
Yep.
Yeah, he's all right.
Danny definitely is the brilliant one amongst us.
What?
He has such great ideas.
Hello, hot chick.
Besides Andrea, of course.
Oh, hi, Dan.
Yeah, I got Greenberg flipping too. Ace of Coins is making decisions. Here's a new path he's going to take with a Fool. There's been an offer made, and the Star. Yeah, he's flipping.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll go ahead and go. I see the money, right? The ace of that. This is where they're chasing. This is where they're going to come up with the racketeering. This is where they come up with the proof. I mean, if you paid a underage girl for sex on a Cash App, you dumb, right? You're dumb because she can prove I got paid for this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, same price. I do this and this and this. You know, there's just thing. So he knows that they're chasing the money. He sees the evil. He knows that he's going down because of this. Judgment is getting involved in all of that, and he's going to be the star, meaning I'm going to tell everybody what's going on, and I'm going to get the less amount. You guys are going down. I'm going to be the star. He's going to use his ego and everything, like his cleverness, to get out of all of his troubles.
Well, he was a scammer from the get-go.
Yuck.
All right, ring that bell, Scott. Ring that bowl.
Yeah.
Clear out.
I know. I need to.
We need to get out of the ickiness.
Woo.
I get my payload going.
All right. One of the subs in here asked the question. I have no clue what's going on, so it's going to be a blank read for all of us. It's about King Abdullah in Jordan. I guess he's under house arrest, and asked if he's going to be okay.
Are you talking about the country Jordan?
Jordan, the country Jordan. Yes.
He's under house arrest.
Yeah, according to what the question was. So it's like a blind read. Basically just asks if he's under house arrest, will it be okay?
All right, blind reading. Let's do it.
It's the Prince Hamza of Jordan.
Why would we, did he do something? What do we want him to be okay?
Well, let's see.
You know, you gotta ask these questions.
The half brother. He's the half brother of the king.
Okay, the brother is under house arrest. Okay, thank you.
He's accusing the country's leaders of corruption, incompetence, and harassment. So maybe that's why they're asking if he's going to be okay.
So he's kind of like a Navalny type.
Yes, and when I'm looking into this, and I'll describe what I'm seeing, you guys. So I see him sitting there, and they bring in his food and so forth like that, and I mean it's all nice. Even he's on house arrest. It's like he's still living as a prince or whatever, but he lifts up his plate, and underneath his plate is like a little shiv. So I feel like there's help from the outside for him as well. So I feel like there is some cahoots going on.
There's talk of a coup.
Okay.
And I think he may be part of this, which he's saying he's not.
Ellen says that he criticized the government.
Yeah.
I feel like he's still working behind the scenes, even though he's on house arrest, is what I feel with the symbolism they're giving me here.
All right, let's just read and see what's going on.
we go.
I see him shaking like this. He's eating. I see him shaking like this, and he's close to. He knows that the information I'm getting is this house arrest is really to save his life because there's so many people want to hurt him. But he's shaking.
Yeah, it is definitely fearful. But he's, I just really sense that.
But I also get that this is self-imposed. Like this, whatever the situation is, whatever is going on, this is all self-imposed. It's almost like, do I eat this rotten apple or do I eat this lesser rotten apple? Is what's going on over there. Which is the lesser of the two evils? Is what the country has to pick.
Yeah,
What'd you get?
I feel like he's the Knight of Cups, and he's coming against this scenario, right? So he's trying to make change.
I got those cards too.
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
He's trying to make change. He's the one that's going to try to make that change. He's working on, and he's the one that can do it. Aligning himself with the right people.
I see this is what he's terrified of.
Yes.
Right. He's terrified. I'm not.
Yeah. I mean,
brother, I don't think the king brother can help him.
no.
Yeah.
No, he's on his own, but he does have other people. He's not on it. I feel like he's in cahoots with other people, but he has to be vigilant about. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Tower, though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, I don't know if it's.
I
gonna
literally got the bottom of my deck Tower as
Go.
well.
Oh my gosh!
It doesn't look good. So I'm not.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it goes along with the same thing. I think it's like which lesser of the evils are you going to do? I don't think either choice is good. He wants to bring change. There's internal fighting. They're also fighting over the money, but there is no good choice for these people.
Yeah.
I don't care what he's doing, what the other guy's doing, or what they're touting. Truthfully, that country's in trouble.
Yeah. Like he literally has to wonder about every bite of food he takes, and
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that change too, but someone was mentioning like maybe Saudi Arabia is involved or something, or in cahoots with them, MBS or something. I do have some kind of anxiety from a distance with the Three of Wands and Nine of Swords and Strength. There's some kind of pushback or some kind of union from afar, but I am in agreement that he is looking for change. Pushback, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Emperor. It feels like he's actually pushing back on his father with that.
You mean his brother?
Whoever's in charge.
His brother.
Whoever's the Emperor.
Yeah.
He's pushing back on that. Him, I got King of Wands, Empress, and then the infighting with the Five of Swords. And then on the bottom deck, I have many people agree with him here with the Nine of Cups. That's always a lot of people to me. It's my Democrats card, so it's like love it more energy. So he's got people around him, but I think the biggest thing is worry from beyond, because I got the leader, the Emperor on one side, and then I have pushback from another country on the other side. I didn't get any money cups, but it feels more like, no, you're not going to do this. It's our way, kind of thing.
I hope he makes it through. But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Scott, you're a little bit blurry again, friend.
God, I hated it.
And Debbie, you're lit so angelic. The light hitting your hair and the colors and all this, you're very angelic. Poor Scott.
I like to fake people out.
Yeah.
Make them
Whatever
think
you
I'm a-
believe, let's go with that. Yeah,
Let's go with that.
let's go with that. I always say, like, what do you believe about me? Okay, let's go with that.
Oh, look at your ears. Your ears are just in front of the moon. So
Oh,
they-
in front of the moon, yeah.
look at that.
Cute.
Oh, that's
People
good.
were asking me what's on my neck. Because I guess my name is in front of it, but it's a sparkly
Nice.
little thing. So
Oh, fun.
I suppose it's kind of itchy. I'm about ready to take it off because the
Kathy
sequins
Deeson.
get gouging into my
Itchy, yeah.
skin.
Kathy D says, Debbie reminds me of Gandalf, who wore silver gray and had matching hat. Oh, that's right.
Gandalf.
I love that. I'll be
Just
Gandalf
need
any day.
a staff, a wooden staff, right? That he carried.
Oh, I'm sure there's one. Oh, there's like 10 right there in the corner. No joke. I had a Gandalf staffs
There you go.
right there.
You're not Gandalf.
You're way better looking than Gandalf.
Now I forgot her name. That
Gay,
Mm,
Oh,
Gad-
word.
what's that elf
Gadriel.
queen?
Gagriel or
yeah.
Kate Blanchett's character, that one?
Yes,
Yeah,
What is her name? What was her name?
I can't remember.
Galadriel or whatever.
Gladriel. Yeah, something like that. I can never say it. Well, I'll take that one.
Yeah,
That's my
she was-
superhero costume right there.
There you go.
She's my superhero person.
Glandria.
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 Close.
All right. Do we have another question going on?
Galadriel. Galadriel.
Glandria.
Can never say it.
I haven't noticed if there's a bill. I don't think there's a bill already formed, but Biden's been talking a lot about raising that corporate tax, getting back to normal, because Trump administration put it down to like 21%, I've seen. He's talking about raising it back up. And then all this talk about the top of the Fortune 500 paid no tax, that kind of thing, making the rich pay. So is this going to move forward this year, getting the taxes back together? I don't know about you, but I paid more single tax by those changes. I used to be fine with single and two. I went to single and zero and still had to pay some tax. Now I have
Well,
single.
hmm. Well, I got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles right together. So that talks about, they're going to talk about money. I also got the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to go to the Senate. It's going to go do all of that. However, as usual, we're going to fight with the Republicans like crazy. They're going to, pay laws. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're going to lose our money. They're going to go crazy. They're going to be in a lot of pain because juggling the finances and the demands is going to go through. Eventually, I feel like maybe in 2 years these things
I
will
gotta
all
s-
be
I got a 2 on it.
Yep,
I got a
2.
2 right away. And
2
yeah,
years.
so I want to back you up on that one. I got a 2. I'm seeing the scene in the Senate here, and I got a 2.
Yep. Like in 2 years, we'll follow. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be so much. We already have so much change, but there's going to be so much good going on in 2 years. The Republicans, like Biden said, are we even going to have a Republican Party in 4 years?
Pretty much.
I love that one. I play that one over and over. I mean, are we really? No, we're not. No.
Yeah, I see it's going to take time to get this through the Senate,
Mhm.
House, whatever. I see the answer being yes. It's upside down right now because the Republicans are just going to keep fighting. They don't want to change, or they don't want the change that's being proposed. But it's going to take a lot of back and forth for that decision to be made. So your 2 years sounds right because it's not clear that's happening soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure when either, but it is being created. What came out first was like the Queen of Wands feels like a oh my God, what's her name? She ran for president. Always talking about the corporate tax.
I know who you're talking about. She's short hair.
Yeah, her name's escaped me, but that's the energy I got right now. But like you said, there's so much infighting and trying to, you know, agree within both parties. I have 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, ton of fighting, ton of talk back and forth, issues. 5 of Pentacles.
Warren.
5 of Pentacles to Warren. Yes, yes, thank you. But there will eventually be an end. Bottom of the deck, I had the Wheel of Fortune, the change. I had death, the ending. In the end, the Democrats have the strength. So right now, they're just doing a lot of plucking of that money, figuring it out. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. So
You know
maybe
what
all backed by women or Elizabeth Warren energy, but eventually, yes.
I
Man.
just saw that they get more power because in 2 years we get more senators.
Mm.
It could be sooner though. The way this is going with Matt Gaetz and everything, it could be a lot sooner.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like we get more. Look at her cards. Yeah, we
Yeah.
get more emperors.
It's-
We get more control.
Yeah, there's going to build up here, and it's all about timing and movement, people moving on and whatnot. But yeah, it's all about timing. Things will smooth out, but it's this timing. It's like kind of allowing this process to happen. It's powerful, you guys. Powerful cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we both got the Wheel of Fortune. Mine came in the challenge. There's a little bit of a challenge. That's why it's like this timing. It's all about the timing, but it's divine timing too, because I had 3 major arcana cards in a 5-card.
Yeah.
So, hi, Tanya. Happy Easter. Giving you a big hug.
Happy Easter. Didn't you say something about looking at that person that did the Capitol attack, or maybe if they're
Yeah,
gonna-
let's look into that person who rammed the barrier at the Capitol, and of course we lost another Capitol police officer
Mm,
and
because of
stuff.
these. But I wanted to see what his motives were.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see if we can pull out any of his energy and his motives. So my remote view with him, because I've been asking that question with the universe ever since it happened. What the heck is going on? Why that happened? That's usually how I do it. You know, my spirits understand Gemini. And I keep on getting the remote control, and he was just death by cop is what his real goal was. Like, he was so depressed. There was something going on. I don't know if he could have concentrated on a certain agenda. I don't know if he could have concentrated on a certain belief system. It's almost like walking into
Wow.
somebody who.
Right.
Bless you.
Wow.
Happy Easter to you. Blessings to you. Wait.
Wow! Thank y'all.
Guys, the Easter bunny is here.
Look it.
I like those. I like those kind.
Who's
Bo.
with us? Bo.
Mr. Bo.
Mr. Bo. Mr. Bo. There's a boy cat here, and he is. His name is Sam, and he's a Bengal or
Yeah.
the big.
Yeah.
when I first met him, I didn't know if he was going to eat me or what. But he's like a love bug.
Oh,
I'm like, am I on the menu?
Yeah.
Or are we friends?
It was a little scary, to be honest. He's huge.
Which way do we go here?
Where are we going here?
Yeah, so let's read on him and see what his motive is. I don't, like I said, my remote view, it feels. Have you ever watched those crime scenes or those crime things where you go into their house and they have like a whole bunch of maps and stuff on the walls, and they're just, you could just see how they just work all night long and mapping things.
Yes,
And
yes.
that is what I get with him.
and didn't you say he was young?
20s.
Yeah. He's in his 20s,
And
yeah.
he drove his car into the Capitol? Is that what happened?
He drove his car into the Capitol barrier. There was a cement barrier, and he killed a police officer. I mean, he rammed it and ran over. Yeah, so it was like death by cop.
Well, and we're having a lot of mental health breaks right now.
Yeah.
It's like, again, we're all in this pressure cooker the last year and a half. We're all
Yes.
being pressure cooked. And so those early 20s, that's when you're going to have your psychotic breaks anyways. But if you're going to have a psychotic break, it'll be initially start in your early 20s. But so I wonder if we're going to be seeing more of this kind of stuff.
Did he get shot by the police? Is that how he died?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the guy in Colorado was in his
The
early
young guy, yeah,
20s. Have
mentally.
I mean, my cards already tell me that. My cards, like the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. The Empress, like I know where to go to the authorities. The Empress, the people who have the money. I also got strength in my wishes. My wishes fulfilled. Strength in my wishes. And the reason why because right after that is the Four of Swords. My wish. And I wanted to do it quickly. The Chariot. I also got that he's a fool. I also got evil. Maybe he thought he was evil. Maybe he thought they were evil. Maybe he thought this world was evil. Maybe his mind was just so cracked that he's living in an evil world because of his strength in wanting the fast to die fast.
Yeah.
He definitely was dealing with mental illness. You have these three cards together. That is absolute mental illness.
Absolutely.
And he just couldn't work it out. Could not work it out. And so he sought out his own demise. Just like you said, Sheila, you called it. He's like, this is the way I can go out and make a mark at the same time. Like he'll be remembered now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Riddled with worry.
Everybody has a need to be remembered.
Riddled with what?
Riddled with worry.
Yeah.
Futility upside down. So like, what's the point is in his mind? Truce upside down. So ready to fight. Just ready. You know, what's interesting? The sun, the light with the emperor. So he was listening to 45 and right. And he decided that he would help them. That's what, or he thinks he found a purpose or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, strife upside down, and then at the end, failure. So he was ready just to look how dark that is. I'm seeing someone with a lot of issues who latched onto a movement from the emperor, who we all know who that is, and it was ready to meet his demise for this, which is just terrible. That you've got a young person so malleable in the wrong lane, right? In the wrong side of things.
Yeah, just a baby.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement. Two of Pentacles, Devil, and Hermit.
Oh, Hermit. Yeah.
He was a loner.
Yeah.
Confused. The Devil. The Two of Pentacles. What do I do? He feels like he was doing the right thing here with the Knight of Cups Knight of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles. So that's lack of substance, but it feels like he was doing, like Connie said, to turn into a martyr. You know, remembered for something that I believe in, but I'm getting that too, that he was not of sound mind and body.
Yeah. No.
And I got the victory here on the bottom. That's him charging in. He won. He got it. Page of Cups, Lovers, and the Star. And I think that goes with Debbie, that he was aligned with that kind of
Thinking.
thinking. What Andrea said it too, you know, with the Emperor. He was making an offer. He's aligned with that kind of thought pattern. And then the Star, there's your martyr.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Sad.
Yeah.
sad.
So I guess that leads to the question, is there going to be more?
Well, yeah, there's
Well,
a lot
let's
more.
just collectively, everybody's just sending out light and love right now to all those who are being pressure cooked and their mental illness is coming to the surface, that they get help before they decide this is the way to go. We're losing a lot of teenagers to depression and suicide, and then we have the ones who are having these breaks and love, light, and healing, and open direction, open doors for help for them.
I know it really needs to end. There's been so many shootings lately.
Yeah, that's right. And then the other one, yeah.
Well, this is the fallout, just like anything else. You know, when your feelings buried alive never die, they come out in every direction. And it's like somebody, you know, cut you off in traffic, and all of a sudden you lose your, you know.
Exactly.
And it's like, this is
Exactly.
over the top reaction for somebody who just pulled in front of you. The reason why is because I'm over here is the reason why I'm upset. This is what's happening, is that, you know, it's coming out in all different directions.
Very clear transference. Yeah. Blessings to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Love you too.
Yeah, I can't remember where the story was, but it was just a party, an Easter party or something going on, and someone came in and shot up the place.
See.
Well, you know, there's a thing too, is that, you know, our latchkey kids are growing up and they're becoming adults right now. And those latchkey kids were, you know, they come home and they had to deal with loneliness. Nobody taught them how to deal with loneliness. Those kids are coming home and they don't know how to deal with, you know, the day. Like, they had a stressful day at school and they come home, there's nobody there to talk to. Nobody's being taught how to deal with stress. Nobody's being taught how to be what choices you have in each situation. They have to figure it out themselves. And let me tell you, an immature mind will always pick something that you're not supposed to. Why? Is because we go into self-preservation, and it always becomes a selfish decision because that's all they know. And when they grow up, these are selfish and self-centered decisions that they're making as adults now. They're not considering somebody else because they're not being taught to consider. And what about, well, maybe that person was having a bad day. Have you ever thought of maybe being kind to them? Maybe it would have fixed the problem instead of, you know, go get them. You know, go beat them up, you know, if they're going to treat you bad. That's not how we do it. And I think that has a lot to do with our society and our children, our latchkey kids and our children that are not, nobody at home for them to decompress either. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if, you know, FaceTime is the way to go with parents that have to work. I understand they have to work.
Yeah.
But, you know, somehow, some way, my grandchildren have been blessed. Each one of them have been blessed that they always had a family member. They were never, ever without a family member when they're in the morning and going to school and stuff like that. My children, unfortunately, were latchkey kids, but I've created an atmosphere that my grandchildren will not be latchkey kids. So that's just my own little spiel. All right, I'm over. It's done.
Well, I mean, it's true. All these underlying things that are happening. And again, it takes you back. We're all being pressure cooked. We have to deal with these things. These are coming to the surface. So yeah, it makes sense.
Well, these are learning opportunities. When the president of the United States is acting out and calling somebody a name, what do we teach our children at that moment? You know, there's this
Yeah.
guy here's, or that does that child get to make it up in his own mind? No, a parent's responsibility is saying that is not right. I don't care if he is in charge.
Yeah.
So
I always told my kids, kill them with kindness.
Lead with
well,
love.
you know,
A bully won't know how to react
Mhm.
to kindness. They expect the fight
the
back.
opposite.
Psychologically use advantage.
Yeah, we can think our way out of everything until we have to react, and that's what I always tell them. Let's use this first before you do anything, and consider your options and make sure that what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a child who just watched his mother got beat up the night before, and he comes to school and he's now a bully, think about things, right? Think about it. Maybe that child needs to be told we need to tell. Maybe we need to go to a teacher,
Yeah.
All right, enough. I could go on and on.
And on and on. We could do a whole show just on that.
I know.
I know. It is kind of heavy, I understand, but it needs to be talked about.
It does. This pressure cooker has exposed
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
We are here for the love and the light, and
we're so excited to step into the new life, the new opportunities of life, and what are we going to choose? We have an awareness now. We've all had some expansion and clarity. So now, as we step into spring, what are we going to choose?
Yep.
How are we going to choose to lead with love and see from the higher perspective? Because we can.
Yep.
Right. I love it. All right. Welcome to spring.
Renewal.
Yeah.
All right.
So do we have
any
another
other?
question? My ass is, I'm sitting on the ground, you guys, so it's getting a little numb.
The buttocks is going numb.
Exactly.
What about Kamala Harris? Has she been in the news at all? Is she leading any?
She is. She's taken over the border issue.
border issue. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
We read on that. Yeah.
That's perfect.
She's
Oh,
kicking butt and taking names, or taking names and kicking butt. I don't know which was first, but she's down there doing it.
excellent. Excellent.
Wow.
I have my brother who is a Trumper, right? Okay, so I have to tell this story. So my brother complains about what's going on at the border. And then a week before that, he was complaining about having to pay for hotel rooms for the people at the border. I'm like, Jason, you're giving me whiplash. Either you're angry that they're being treated well, or you're being angry that they're not being treated well. Which one is it? I said, so now anybody that says anything to me on Facebook or anything like that, I said, your fake outrage is really ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, you
They're
can't.
being ridiculous.
You can't communicate with that type
Yeah, it was a really, really bad thing, but they're getting hotel rooms. I shouldn't be doing that either.
Yeah, I hear you. I have friends.
It's just crazy. You can't talk.
Larriger. Yes, I'm sitting on a kind of like a pillow thing. It's like a meditation pillow, and it is not a my pillow. They're like, just not a my pillow. No.
Hey, Terry. We want to throw a few on Kamala's renewal energy of the spring.
Yeah, let's look at that. That'll be fun. Let's see what's.
Well,
Get
my
in some better energy.
Love peace. Love peace. It says, anyone else on a chocolate high?
not yet.
Not yet, but it's going to happen today. It is going to happen.
Well, that's the best medicine, Trisha. Tisha, do not talk to your Trumper family.
That's yeah, it's hard.
We had dinner last last Sunday with the family, and a few of them are closet Republicans. I won't go full Trumper, but they're closet Republicans and don't believe what the Democrats are doing. And I brought up the topic that I seen that the last round when 45 was in of loans and everything, there was like 64 billion or more stolen. That was illegal, and they're going after them for federal crimes. And I mentioned that because it just happened to pop up on my phone. And then my brother-in-law goes, "Oh, everyone's got to make it political." I'm like, because I mentioned the Trump administration, that there was no oversight. I'm like, dude, it has nothing to do with political. These guys are criminals. They stole it, so they need to have justice. I didn't mention anything about Democrats or Republicans. I just said
Yeah. No,
they all need to
that's
be
what they wanted. Yep.
accountable, whether they are Democrat. But he immediately went down that road because I'm speaking from a non-Republican type mindset. But I go, I don't care who they are. Everyone needs to be. And they just don't get it. You know, it's all a Republican view, and they don't listen to reason.
No.
And not like I said, they're Trumpers, but they're diehard Republicans.
Right. Yep. That's kind of what I deal with.
Hey, let's read on and see what the USA, the country, is going to look like in 3 months. Let's see what the cards say.
Okay, but first I threw on the
Okay,
Kamala situation.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, what?
And-
What did we throw on? Did I miss a question?
The Kamala.
About 5 cards on Kamala's energy,
Okay,
and then
let's
we
do it.
can go to the 3 months USA.
Okay.
Well, I just read with her on at the border, like what she's gonna do there. So like, whew, she is up against the devil. The evil,
Yep. When
the
I was
evil.
tapping in, I saw that
But
devil
she's
there.
gonna bring the justice. Okay. And the third card is her bringing solutions to the mistakes that were made.
Love those cards.
Isn't that awesome?
BTW. What card deck is that?
This is one Samantha sent me. It's got a
Name Samantha. Wow. That is gorgeous.
Yeah. Let's see if I have the name of the deck. Tarot of the Holy Spectrum.
I love those.
Yeah. So I love the fact that she is.
Sheila's writing that down right now. Yeah, those are great. Yeah, she's up against. So when I tapped into the energy, they showed me that she has like this. She absolutely is the right person, and there's this respect and almost fear of her. But then you have this. Then they took me over to this again, the shadow area, and she's up against someone down there who. It's going to be a battle with him. It's a him, and it's someone probably in Texas is my guess, but and then I threw the cards, and you can see here it's really all about this. I don't know what money and whatnot, but here you have her where it's like she's taking inventory of what, but she's up against him trying to block that. It's really, she's stepping into it's a no-win situation, but don't you worry. She's going to do it. She's going to take it down. She's the right person for the job. And she's going to bring in those solutions and make it happen. She is absolutely the right person, but
yeah,
she's really, it's a tough one to step into, but she has that heart and passion for it too.
You guys got what she's facing. I actually tapped into who she is going to be when she gets down there. Professional. She's going to be professional. She's going to have, that government professionalism, that intellect, that intelligence. I know what to do. We're going to get this thing done, because I also got the Wheel of Fortune. She has that Wheel of Fortune. We're going to be fortunate. We're going to go forward. This is how she thinks. Justice for all of the people who were down there that headed out all of the cruelty. She's not going to play no more. she's like calling Biden up. This dude needs to go. This girl needs to go. This guy needs to go. We need to do this. You know what? She's just very professional. She's not playing no games because she's gonna under the moon. She sees all the BS. She sees all of that because then she has a burden with that. But what she says is, I see the big picture, and then she has this steady as we go. She's going to methodically. It's just like baking a cake. You do one thing at a time, getting there one step at a time. And this is her idea. This is her professionalism. This is how she's going to do it, and seeing the big picture. She's not only down there trying to make sure that everybody is treated humanely, she's also trying to figure out why they're coming. And what can we do as a country to help why they're coming? She's doing the steady progress and the big picture of the whole situation. You're right. She is absolutely the right person for this, but she's not going to put up with nobody's BS. That's that King of Swords. She's walking into it going, you got to go and you got to go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dear.
Yeah.
We're not doing it no more.
Yeah, and that's kind of what they're absolutely showing her walking in like that. So there are people who fear her for sure.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, here she comes.
Yep, absolutely.
I love it. That's what we want.
It's about time.
Yeah.
She can't be fooled.
Yeah, I am getting. She will make change. She's going to be working hard at it. But there is a lot of anxieties and worries, constant effort. Those are overall energies. The anxiety, the 9 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. So it's a lot of creation type stuff. But I'm getting at the end here the Hierophant, the Tower, and the 3 of Cups. So her authority is going to make that drastic change, and there's going to be a celebration. Mm-hmm. Then I have the Sun and the Victory card for her, which is currently on her mission. But it was all before a partnership that needs to change, with the 2 of Cups, 5 of Coins, and the Ace of Cups. So it's kind of like a battling of the finances, and before it was like a what do you want to call it, a money grab kind of thing at the border, and not humanity, because I feel like that was the before. Well, we're gonna get this for this. So Kamala's coming in and make this change, and very powerful woman. She's gonna get it done.
You know what? I'm getting a sense that there's going to be the reason this person in the dark is so they don't want to get caught about something. That's where that money stuff. There's something.
I read a long time ago.
Okay.
I read a long time ago that they were siphoning money from the borders.
Okay, so this is where they
were siphoning. They had deals, they had plans, they had contractors coming down. You're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Wherever it was, they were siphoning money from the border. They figured out how to just cheat the government on that whole aspect. That wall was not to keep people out. That wall was to create a money laundering, siphoning avenue.
Okay, so Kamala needs to.
And that she knows.
Protect herself.
The privates.
They won't take any, you know what I mean? They're not taking hostages. She needs to get extra detail on herself. She must know that, though.
I think she's ready to stand up to them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Those private detention centers, keep them there longer.
Yep.
More money.
Keep them there longer, more money. Yeah, absolutely. It was all about siphoning the money away from the border. It was never about protecting. Has 45 ever done anything to protect anybody other than his own criminal behavior and his own interests? Come on.
It's true.
He just figured out on a big scale on how to do it. I got that a long time ago. It was probably about 3 or 4 months ago in one of my readings. I was sit there and I was doing my reading and I went, oh, they're siphoning money. It was like a big, I remember that.
Yeah. I missed that one that you did, but that must be. That's wow.
That's what I was getting. It's like every time the administration tried to move money, they would figure out a way to try to put it somewhere else. He tried to take away 80 million or billion, whatever, from the defense fund. designated for products. And immediately when I read on that, it was like, he's trying to steal money.
Yep.
Move money here, but put it here. I think that eventually got taken away, but
Again, 3 people are connected to the money at the border. Guess who the first one is? Mr. Orange. This is my Jared card, so I don't know if that makes sense that Jared would somehow get money out of this. The mystery is the third person. The magical unicorn. Don't know who that is. But
And
yeah,
that's in the dark over here.
they're taking money.
That's sitting in the dark over here. Yeah.
Just
well, it had to be someone connected to the OMB.
It was the person who was doing the contracting for the border wall. That was what my whole big old huge. It was the contractor who got all of these contractors there to do the border wall. He was the gatekeeper for the siphoning of the money. We get big
but
paid
I have
over.
to follow the money, and it does lead back to 45. And
Wow.
100, and some other person, maybe that other person's the contractor.
Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I agree.
You guys, we just figured it out. Should someone give Kamala a call?
Can you Kamala, please call me.
I think they know.
I really need to talk to you.
Scott, send her the link so she can come on the show with us.
Yeah, just send her the link. Yeah. Pass it on.
Exactly.
I think figuring it out because everything comes when you move money. It comes from the OMB office, so it's one of those people in there, and he purposely put that one crony who, what the heck was his name? The little guy with the glasses, and he came out later before he got fired or left or whatever. Of course we did it. I mean, he literally
Manafort?
Yeah, he was
his-
Trump's right-hand man guy. What?
Yeah. And he was later running the OMB.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I know
he actually
exactly
came
who you're
out at a
talking
press
about.
conference and basically said, "Yeah, of course we did it. Get over it."
Get over it. Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Mulvaney, yes.
Mulvaney. Yes.
Mulvaney. There it is. Mulvaney.
Mulvaney.
Yeah.
So he fired the OMB person and purposely put him in there. So all that money and transfers come from the OMB office. They're in charge.
Do you remember back when they had all of that big old huge bill passed with all that money that Trump fired the person who was the gatekeeper or who was where the money was going to go to? He didn't want nobody to know where all the money was going to go to because he fired that person so that they wouldn't report. This is what his game has been the whole time. He fires people who are in charge and puts his own gatekeepers in there.
Yeah.
Inspector General's fired.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah.
Bye, Jan. Thanks for hanging out with us.
There was
My ass has got to go.
Yeah, I'm heading out too. I got to go to my daughter and yeah.
You
My
gonna get a
daughter-in-law's
nap, Sheila, or are you good?
Do what?
Are you gonna get a nap? You said you didn't get much sleep.
I
though.
do need a nap before I go to work. I have to go to work at 4 today, so I'm gonna try to get a nap. But I also have to go over to my son's house, and they're having Easter dinner, so I'm gonna try to go do that for a little while.
Awesome.
All that. Where are you at, Debbie? What town?
I drove up to Taos. Yeah.
Oh, Taos.
Yeah.
Oh, you drove down to Taos.
I'm sorry, down. I get confused. That's
You
right.
Debbie got out of the house.
I got out of the house, you guys.
I love Taos. I want to go there. Hey, can you find out and see if the mud spa is open yet?
Oh,
Because-
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, because the last time during COVID, you had to, in order for you to go to the mud spa, you had to get a hotel in their thingamajigger, which it was like $400 or $500 to get a little hotel in there. And I was wondering if they opened it up. So I would love to go.
Yeah. If Sierra was in the room right now, I'd ask her because she would know.
Yeah, I need to know because I'm going.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Soon as-
talking about. I've been there a million times, and
Yep.
and yeah, if you go, you want to definitely reserve the suite that has your own little hot tub space. You want to come say hi?
It's true.
Somebody's saying something's going on with Linda G's daughter.
Yeah.
I saw that too.
What's happening?
I missed that.
I didn't know that Linda didn't have.
the
I didn't
baby.
know that she had a daughter.
Yeah,
I thought she
one.
only had 2 sons.
Yeah, she has a daughter that has her grandson. Yeah.
Oh, look who's joining Debbie. Hi.
Okay.
Happy
Look
Easter.
what Ellen got from the Easter Bunny.
Beautiful.
Ooh. The Easter Bunny has good choices.
And she's telling you that she has no front tooth.
She has a.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I love that stage. I love it. All right, guys. Anyways, I love you all. And yes, we are all going to be sending love and light to Linda G's daughter. And
That's automatic.
automatic.
yeah.
Automatic.
As soon as I know you, it's automatic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Automatic.
Recovered
Done and done.
well from her illness, and
Something about her lungs. Chronic
Mhm.
lung disease or something.
Oh my gosh.
The hot springs, the mud springs is open. She doesn't know.
Oh well, let me know.
All right. I love you guys. Thank you, Scott. Happy Easter.
Debbie.
And Andrea, love you.
Bye.
And everybody, the family, the big old
Enjoy.
extended family here, love you all. Happy Easter. Enjoy your day, however you do. And yeah, chocolate high is coming.
Coma on the way.
Coma on the way.
How funny. I can be here till in 10 more minutes, and then I probably should go.
Okay.
So
Kristen wanted us to read on the Ontario lockdown in Canada.
yeah. So that's the province I live in. It's full lockdown for another month.
do you want to see what the how that's gonna go?
Yeah, see if it's
It's gonna work.
gonna work. As you know, we don't have enough vaccinations up here yet in Canada. So,
Well, maybe Biden will share with you guys.
yeah. If you wouldn't mind setting some up.
Exactly. Well,
Well,
you gotta tell
well,
your
if I
governor to
heard
go
that-
ask.
AstraZeneca was coming out from Biden last I heard, but they ain't gonna get rid of everyone. Help everyone's.
Well, they're gonna still be defending it. Right off the bat, I got that they're still going to be defending it, and there's still going to be Page of Pentacles, which is that economic immaturity, meaning it's going to be stifled right off the bat. I also say the courage under fire. Please stay strong. Please stay, do what we got to do. Courage under the fire. And I also have sudden change. So when and if they do it, it's going to sudden changes. Like it's going to all of a sudden. It's like watching the clouds overhead, and all of a sudden you walk outside and the clouds are going, whoa. That's what's going to happen with you guys, and probably in about a month, maybe. Well, I don't know. Beware comes up too.
Yeah.
You guys are struggling. Some serious. You guys are really struggling up there.
Yeah, it's a money thing. They just, I guess they didn't buy enough or whatever. And what it's saying is we've all got to band together.
Yeah.
And just stay inside and ride this out. Don't make the situation worse. Don't get together. Don't do what you can to help us all. And if that means staying inside for another month, then that's what it means.
Was this a decision by local or was it government? Trudeau?
It wasn't Prime Minister Trudeau. It was like the state of Ontario, or sorry, the province of Ontario.
Okay.
They made the decision.
Was there a woman? Is a woman involved in that decision?
There's a very I forget her name right now, but she's the head of the medical.
No.
Yeah.
Because I got the Queen of Swords and Empress. But yeah. Hangman. Take your time, hang out, get rid of this devil, and Temperance. Everyone band together.
Yeah.
And then it'll be better. Ace of Pentacles in the end. Just need to do it. And I did have King of Pentacles too pop in. Could be a man of money, or like you said, something to do with money or finances too.
Whoever's making the money decisions.
Yeah.
And it's a tough thing when you got to shut down. I mean, it hurts the whole economy and whatnot, but
I mean, the vaccinations, they're just, at least in this province, they're they're at the 80-year-olds right now, and frontline workers, they're still trying to get all them vaccinated. So you can imagine, and there's millions of people here.
Yeah. Here in Colorado, they've already lifted it to the 20-year-olds.
So we are like,
go Dominion.
we're 60 years behind you guys.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That does
All right,
suck. All right, everyone.
Sorry.
I'm going to head out.
All right, bye.
I just-
Judy.
I
You wanna
just hit a wall.
Look at that.
All right. Well, thank
Okay.
you for inviting me. Who knows when I'll be able to come back. But thanks, Scott. Thanks, Andrea. Is it Andrea?
Andrea.
Andrea.
One
It's
day I'll get it. Yes, one day I'll get it right. So, all right. Thanks.
Bye, Sheila. Love you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Hey, Andrea, you want to stick around for a
Oh,
few more minutes?
hi. Yeah, let's do it.
There was another question up. And I missed it. Ba, 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 ba.
Lori, it's not to the 50-year-olds where I live. So I'm glad it is where you are.
Dominion Voting Company is suing another Republican governor. Yay.
Hi, Love Peace. How are you?
Oh,
Can I share what Love Peace sent me, even though she kind of told me not to?
sure. Aw.
Look at that. She painted this gorgeous fairy picture.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Love Peace.
I was on a focus of something, and then Sheila wanted to leave, and then I forgot it. What the heck was it?
What did you want to talk? Worry?
Something popped in this noggin, and then I lost it when Sheila said goodbye.
It's rattling around in your head.
It's like Beth would say once in a while, it's like a computer screen just going in front, all these symbols, and it's like, which one you grab? Oh.
Well, let's.
Anything else that people can think about? It'll probably pop back in me.
So we checked on Kamala Harris.
More love.
Yep, everyone. Renee posted the Tarot Love Community website. Go on over, check it out, subscribe. Someone had an Airbnb party, and now 109 active cases from that.
Oh my God. Deb Holland. What do you want to read about Deb Holland? She's a Native American that got, what is she? DHS, Homeland Security. Is that who Deb is?
Love Peace is very talented, folks. She's a tremendous artist. Tremendous. And an awesome person.
Oh, Secretary Interior. What will go on with a pandemic in the U.S. next 4 months? Okay, we can go that one.
What will go on with the pandemic in the United States in the next 4 months? All right, let's get some good news, right? Pandemic in the United States for the next. She's blushing. Thank you, Barb. Look at the United States. Next. How's that? I see balance coming. Balance coming. I see discovery. So perhaps that is either a new vaccine or they see that the vaccine is working. That's probably what it is, a discovery, like watching all this happen. Then we have isolation upside down, meaning people not having to isolate anymore, and perceptions changing. You know, things looking better. Things starting to look better.
I mean, I'm looking at it as an overall whole, you know, because there's going to be certain places like, you know, Florida had their spring break and that's bound to happen when people are done.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But as a whole, I see a change coming very shortly.
Yeah.
I got a Wheel of Fortune. I got 3 of Cups. Our government's working hard. Biden and his message, vaccinations, 2 of Cups. Here's your partnerships. New change. 7 of Pentacles is creating, plucking your pentacles, getting it together. Page of Pentacles is a new path, plucking out your coin. I think I have nothing bad here. Just Hangman, just hang in there and it'll be good. So look, next 4 months, I was thinking up to summer, I see change. I don't see a third wave, a different wave. I mean, we might as well look at that too.
Yeah, it looked like there was balance coming. So that,
I'm seeing balance too.
yeah, that's fantastic.
I mean, maybe it's a Mother's Day thing. Like, no, 45 was talking last year, Easter. Or was it Mother's Day too? I don't know. Let's see if there's another wave or something, like a 4th wave or whatever. Something that might bring us back as far as United States looks.
For like the rest of the year, 2021?
Yeah, like maybe fall something pops up again, or
Gonna be another.
I see they're talking about possibility that the vaccines may only last 6 months and they might need a booster or something.
Well, it's kind of like the flu shot, right? You get one every year. It doesn't last forever.
With
So-
different variants, yeah.
Yeah, so this is probably similar, and you know, maybe short term, everyone has to get one every 6 months, because right now you get the flu shot once a year. So
True. Hey, Virgil. Long time, my friend. Virgil Ortiz in the house.
Virgil, hi.
God. Yeah, Lisa, I was getting something about Mother's Day too, but that was last year. So maybe we were a year off, because I was like, something really comes up on Mother's Day.
I see balance by the fall. Like we said, starting now, moving towards the fall is Fall starts beginning of September or mid-September. What are we in right now? April, May, June, July. So like 4 months. Mm. There might be another spike though. Maybe before that or after that.
I'm seeing gaining abilities. You know, like what we've learned from the past will make changes. I got the Knight of Wands.
But there may be a slight spike before, but it's going to balance out. It's going to balance out.
Yeah. I got the world. It may be a slowdown throughout the world. I got the Earth Mother here coming in. Maybe earth healing too. I have the Knight of Wands. That's a good card. Messages throughout the world. Creation of the Magician. Eight of Pentacles, working on new vaccines and whatnot. It feels like a change. Learning from the past here with partnerships. It feels like I got the the High Priestess in the bottom. That made me feel like energy from above helping out.
Perhaps the lesson will be learned.
It's like there's a change coming. You know, like with leadership and everything. It's just like maybe like they finally get tired of losing money. We need to nip this in the bud now.
What I like that I see in the cards quite often is that major communication throughout the world about this with the doctors, scientists, etc.
Yeah, that Magician too.
If anything, it's certainly united the world on some level where they're working together for the greater good, right? They're not siloed. They are working so everyone can have the vaccine. Maybe that's first step into a global consciousness instead of, individualized.
Everything takes time, but when enough people start taking a stand, I think last week we looked into Brazil, how horrible that is. When you take a stand, things get better. Just need, more and more messages that come out, Biden speaking constantly, the whole administration speaking constantly about, getting back, wear a mask, get vaccinated. Eventually it's going to sink in. And that's what we always needed from the world is the United States to speak up, properly. And it hasn't been happening. So we got to turn that tide, so. Yes, he did, Hot Chick. He sold them off and he hurt us.
That's quite a name you got for him, Hot Chick.
That's what she's always called him. Donnie.
Well, you don't need to say it.
Donnie Eckstein, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. There's always some great questions that pop up and then they flow away. Next 5 years, will we see changes bringing to the onset of unity consciousness worldwide? It's always a gradual thing going on.
I watched a video the other day and it said, and it really resonated with me that what we manifest is happening faster. Like things are moving faster than they have in the past. That's getting me a bit more excited. So if we start manifesting global consciousness and we are one and, things getting better collectively, if we do that, these things can happen faster. Like it may not take 20 years, for things, for peace, for social justice and equality and, getting rid of firearms and weapons and just having a peaceful earth. Can you imagine? I can
Yeah.
imagine.
It just takes time. More and more people waking up, having their own experiences of a wake up call per se. You know, if enough people see that this person that did that Capitol attack and find out he was mentally unstable, and then they, you know, that other next person will have that wake up call. I'm like, this is nonsense, you know, that kind of thing. Having that wake up call, and it just takes that time of that energy messaging. You know, I can totally sense it. You know, that our angels are sending us this change, but it takes that wake up call, that tower moment per se, to, you know, kind of like a near death experience. You know, not saying that, you know, but you need that lightning bolt. So in some ways, these horrible experiences going on in the world are bringing more and more people to that wake up call. It just takes time.
Yeah.
You know, and I truly believe that once people start getting arrested and it actually gets reported, people are going to see this and, oh, he was a criminal, or this person did do this to this person. You know, it just takes time. Like they always say, justice is slow. But I'm totally on board with what you just said too. Movement quicker when you're manifesting, when you're already there. Get that release going, and I can feel that. It's a good one. Global manifestation.
Yeah, it's going beyond yourself. It's beyond manifesting things for yourself, your home, the city you live in, the country you live in. It's the whole world. You know, think big.
Think global.
Think global. What is it? Think global, act local. Now maybe it's think global, act global.
Yeah, there you go. Like, you know, there's chaos all around the world here. You know, love and light to Brazil, love and light to Taiwan's having issues with China. It's crazy all over, different places. Russia, I guess, is testing the boundaries with their aircraft with international space getting too close. They've been flying. Now they're pushing against Ukraine again. So love and light to everyone that's struggling. Yeah. Well, let's keep that another month. The Mother's Day love. If there's a big change within coronavirus and everything.
Everybody wants to see the picture again. We said I should have put it on the table behind me. How about I just put it in front of me? That's from the lovely Love Piece.
It's just beautiful. I wish I could draw like that.
Right? Oh, she's a tremendous artist. Tremendous.
I can draw stick people real well.
When are you going to finish your alien deck? Because I will buy that.
Oh, when I have time. I get going. I mean, it basically takes hours just to do like 10. You know, when you think about what you want to do, what you want to put down, and then actually do it. And oh, maybe I should put a tree here, you know, some mojo into it. And then it's like, you look up and you did one card and it's been an hour. You know, it's just so time consuming. Wish I could do like a Danny did, print a sticker or something and find a picture on the web, print sticker.
I think I've figured out a way that I can do my cards. I'm going to try because I want them hand drawn. I want them hand drawn by myself. I don't want to use images from the internet or something. So I think I'm a very close step to figuring out how to do that.
So how do you do all that? Do you hire someone else to
We
computer
can
generate?
hire a designer to do that, but there's a program called Illustrator. It's, Photoshop. Have you heard of Photoshop? There's
Hmm.
a program called Illustrator, and you can use like a pen, like you can get a thing where you can draw on this thing and it shows on your computer how you're drawing in Illustrator. So, because I want it to be hand done, like mine are, right? So we'll see.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. When I get that time,
Yeah, it takes time. That's the
it
thing.
takes a lot of time. It's like, we have full-time jobs. We try to keep YouTube content, share some love with some readings with other people that want it. And it's like, and then you get tired. So then you got to relax.
Mhm.
And the last 2 Saturdays, weekends, I've been working on vehicle, either to sell or get working right. So I've been busy there. And then try to spend time with family. You got to spend time with cats.
And my family too. I'm going
And
to,
your family, but they're away. And now you're on lockdown again, right? How far away is your family?
not too far. Not too far. My parents each have their first shot, but my brother and I don't. And obviously, because we don't have them yet. So we're going to go golfing today with my dad.
Ooh.
We can be outside, and my brother still has to work with people, so he will stay further from us, right, while we're outside. And then we're going to go and have dinner on the back porch at my parents' house so that we can sit a little bit further from my brother, but we can all be together.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Get that done.
And you're having a nice dinner today?
And just creative leftovers, Nancy said. Since I deliver meat, we can get, I know you don't eat meat, but it's mostly created stuff, casseroles or whatever, but I can get it at cost because I work for a company like that. So we always have leftovers that are frozen. So then she gets creative with another piece, bring it out.
Yeah.
But we do get our veggies in. I am a big veggie fan along with light meat. But yeah, no waste here.
That's good. That's good.
We don't throw stuff out unless it's spoiled, of course. But yeah, so it looks like you got a busy day. I mean, there's a ton of stuff I keep reading on, but
Do you want to pull a card for everybody?
sure, of course.
Yeah.
Bring on angel card. But yeah, we all have busy stuff. It is Easter.
It is Easter.
Hopefully some kind of family stuff.
Or you know what? Just hanging out with a chocolate bar. That sounds pretty good too.
No, I have to go to a store for that. I have to go to a store for a chocolate bar.
Well,
Well,
you could
like,
draw a chocolate bar.
like Dove chocolate is my favorite.
Oh, is it?
That creamy milk chocolate. Oh, gumbos. Love gumbos too.
What cards today? Card today.
The Archangel card is Haniel, sensitivity. You're an extra sensitive person to the energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself with those feelings. So feel it. Feel that warm, loving energy of the spring change.
That's literally what I got. Transition. So as we move into spring, let's see. The flowers up on top. We're moving into spring. She's got wings. She's ready to fly. So we are transitioning into the beautiful season of spring, which is new and blooming and, love. Eh? Love is in the air. And
Love is in the air. Grass, flowers,
yeah.
blooming trees, lilac bushes.
Sense of hope. Here, some lilacs. Bought this notepad. It's got lilacs on it.
Beautiful.
That would be nice to have.
I miss my lilac tree. It's so beautiful, and I had it outside the window. And now at Nancy's house where I live, we don't have a lilac tree, but it would bloom, and it wind would blow in, and it smelled so good.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful smell. Well, all those smells are coming. All those flowers are going to start blooming.
So does ragweed. And
Yeah, that one's not so good. That one makes you sneeze.
But yeah, lilacs are beautiful. Obviously, you created your channel, Lilac, and you're beautiful. But love to all, and have a blessed, blessed day.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me, Andrea. And
thank you, Scott.
Another blessing out to and thoughts for Linda G's daughter. Talking about earlier. Didn't know that was happening, but bless. So thank you all. Love.
And Scott and I will be together this Wednesday on my channel for Mystery Theater.
Mystery Theater. Try to find some weirdness. You can figure it out. So everyone have a blessed day. Oh, there's Love Peace.
There she is.
Blowing it off. Group hug. Happy Easter.